Hey everyone, Ryan here, or M&R Productions, and I bought what I think is the funniest thing that LEGO Star Wars has ever released. And no, I'm not talking about the First Order AT-ST. I think before I give you any information about it, I should just open it and show it to you, and then I'll tell you everything I know about it. Oh boy. So the box for this thing is one of the biggest boxes I have ever received in the mail. I mean, obviously it's absolutely massive. It encompasses my entire table and then some, basically a new tabletop here. So we got all the tape cut, quite a bit of tape for this thing, but let's open it up and you will see the item that you already saw in the thumbnail. Oh my goodness, what is this extra bag? Oh, this must be all the, like, extra parts from, like, the actual event. I thought I had heard loose parts in here, and I was like, there should not be loose parts in there. That is not good. Something happened. But no, apparently this is going to be here. Well, whoever packed this did a great job until they got to this Ziploc bag that they seemingly did not Ziploc together. So we'll get that cleaned up. So this is all the extra pieces. I had no idea these would be included, but it's nice to get some extra value for your money, I guess. So that's nice to have, which makes this a more complete set than probably most people that have this sort of thing have. Anyway, it looks like I gotta flip it around and I'll show you the full thing. So I bought this on eBay and I paid, I'll be pretty blunt here, $1,000 for it, which is not a lot of money. However, for what it is and for as rare as it is, I believe there were only 400 made, and these were actually put together at Walmart's in the year 2005, obviously during an event at some Walmart stores. So it came with this big paper piece that's like laminated or whatever, and that basically allowed people to build it as they went. So they got all those tiles, like we saw the extra tiles there, and they could go through and build it. I'm not sure exactly who would build it at the stores. That part wasn't very clear to me from the videos and the articles I read about it, and I certainly wasn't there when it happened. But yeah, it seems like you just go through and you could build it in the store, or maybe they had somebody in the store designated building it or whatever, and that was kind of their job for the day. I'm not exactly sure. And at the top of this piece here, it's hard to read because green on red is kind of an odd color scheme there, but it says 26 by 26 logo area to be all 2x2 black tile with LEGO logo decal applied. And so we'll get this out of the way. Looks like they did a pretty decent job with that LEGO logo decal, maybe a little off center, but certainly still good. And basically the thing with this is this sticker is kind of the only technically exclusive thing to this set. If you want to call it a set, I suppose, it's technically just a promo mosaic, but it is like the only exclusive thing. You could technically build the rest of this on your own. And so actually, I know Brickzar did this, and I believe you can get the parts list on Bricklink, and you could do it probably for about $500. So to not have the official version, it is kind of glued onto wood as well, and it's on base plates. So I believe what it is it's on 3x2, so 6 total, gray 48 by 48 base plates, and then it's all glued down to this wood board underneath, which is gonna make it actually possible for me to like hang it or something, do something with it. Maybe I'll just be able to lean it up against the wall or something. I'm not really sure exactly how I'm gonna display this in the future, but essentially you could build this on your own. I'll provide the appropriate links in the description if you want to do that. You could also just buy one. There is one available on Bricklink that someone put together themselves. It is, as far as I can tell, not an official version, and the way you basically know that is whether or not it is the official LEGO logo up here or if it's something that they put together themselves, and you'll be able to tell that pretty easily in the imagery or just from their description of it. And that one's $500. You could get it for $500, which this is a lot of parts. I believe the Bricklink listing has it at 5,400 parts, and it's obviously not very small, so $500 is probably at least what it would cost you to build it on your own, assuming you don't have any other of your own parts that you already paid money for, I guess. But like, this thing just isn't a particularly cheap item to build on its own anyway, so I feel like $1,000 for the real version for me was more than worth it, especially given that there were only 400 of them. I mean, it's got M&M guy on the right holding a red lightsaber, and then it's got that classic 2005 Star Wars Episode 3 Darth Vader logo with the Star Wars logo below it. I mean, just look at it. It's so cool. I'm not taking it out of the box, but I wanted to lift it up to see what the bottom of the board looked like. And it looks like down here it says top, but clearly whoever put it together originally way back in the day did not get the memo. But you can tell this thing has certainly aged a little over time, but you can see all those black tiles, and it's generally in good condition. Maybe it could use a good cleaning when I eventually go to display it. I think the light on the camera makes it look worse than it is in some of these up-close shots. Generally rather clean, especially for being 15 years old and probably displayed in somebody's house. I think I've made out pretty well in this case. But yeah, I thought I would share this with y'all in today's video. Again, the only information is that there was 400 made. It was available at Walmart in 2005. Well, not available. I don't actually know how they decided, like, who took these or if they just destroyed them after. Like, it was just some promo event they did. So I'm actually not sure what that is. So maybe someone smarter in the comments or that was actually at the event or worked the event or works at LEGO would know. But I honestly just have no idea how they divvied these up because there were only so few of them. I mean, kind of like the Clone Army box 2002 Walmart event. It's just hard to know exactly how they determined who got what at the end of it, other than, like, probably obviously handing out clone troopers to kids. Like they obviously couldn't, like, just cut this in half and give it to people, so this was clearly given out as, like, one thing to one person. Maybe, like, the manager of the store decided they wanted to keep it, you know, that type of deal. So hard to tell exactly, but so I did end up finding a bit more info online while editing, and there's this picture here which says Star Wars 48 Hours of the Force, which was, like, the official name of the event they had at Walmart. It was April 2nd and 3rd 2005, and it was, like, the official release of all the episode 3 merch, including, of course, the Lego sets. And unfortunately, as far as I can tell, the Lego Mosaic was not advertised on any of the advertising for it. But I did find a couple of forum posts that loosely mention Lego, just the mentioning of its existence, really, and someone also mentioned that they wanted it, but they didn't mention that there was any particular way to get it. A very cool piece nonetheless, and something in the future you will see in the background. Certainly in my current space, it's not really going to fit there, so this is honestly probably just going to end up in the storage unit until I get a house. But that is it for this video. If you guys have any questions about this thing, leave them in the comments below, and hopefully myself or maybe someone smarter than me could answer it for you. But yeah, just to give you an idea of how it would be built, like I said, like, there's the thing and you just kind of line it up and figure it out, I think. Like I said, if you want to build one yourself, you can probably do it for about 500 bucks. I'll leave the links in the description. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoy seeing cool Lego Star Wars things. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.